Test, test. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to game number 3, day number 2 from the 2025 Oregon JBO Senior American State Baseball Tournament. 13 and 14-year-olds, 8th graders who will be entering high school next year, coming up in September at their respective schools. Earlier this morning. No, I'm just broadcasting. I'm not. Earlier this morning, game number 1, Seaside defeated Nelson 14-2 in 5 innings, and in a game that just wrapped up, nearly going extras, Staten held on despite a 4-run advantage entering the top of the 7th inning. Estacada came back and scored 3 runs in the top of the 7th, but Staten held on for the 13-12 victory. They will face Seaside later tonight at 6 o'clock in the final game of the day. Immediately following this one, the winner of this game between the Braves and Hillsboro will advance to the championship game and will play. The loser will advance to play the winner between Seaside and Staten. Staten defeated Seaside yesterday morning at Sunset Field, coming back for a 9-8 victory in extra innings, despite having a 6-1 advantage in that game. Yesterday, the Braves advanced to the regardless of what happens today, they'll advance to the championship round tomorrow. They finished 2-0 yesterday, outscoring their 2 opponents by a score of 37-10, defeating Estacada 13-1 in 6 innings, and Nelson of Happy Valley 24-9 in 5 innings. We're gonna go ahead and take a 30-second break, and we'll be back and get ready for public address duties and the national anthem when we return.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
And we're back. We're going to step away for just a second, get the national anthem queued up for play over the speaker. Attention baseball fans, if you're driving the Stinky Steve's diaper van, could you please pull in straight to the parking? Stinky Steve's diaper van, can you please pull up straight to allow for additional parking? Thank you. Could somebody bring me a hot dog too? Yeah.
Jason, let's go see your room.
That's not right. How is it? Is it good?
Jason, let's go see your room.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
And we're back day number 2, game number 3 of 4 games today at Banks High School baseball field for the 2025 Oregon JBO Senior American State Baseball Tournament. The winner of this game will advance to the championship round tomorrow. The loser will also advance tomorrow, but will play in the morning against the winner of the game immediately following this one between Staten and Seaside. Staten defeated Seaside yesterday morning, one of the first games of the tournament, 9-8. Seaside trailed in that game 6-1 at one point before coming back to tie it at 7 and send it to an extra inning. And the game was decided in the 8th inning on a throw at third that scored for the game-winning run for Staten. Staten advanced through the losers or the consolation bracket earlier this morning by defeating Nelson 14-2, and Staten held on to defeat Estacada 13-12 despite a 13-9 lead entering the top of the 7th inning. And I think we're just about set for public address duties and starting introductions and the national anthem. Hillsboro still going through some fielding practice in right field. We'll go ahead and take another 1-minute break, and when we come back, we should be set for public address and the national anthem when we return.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Dear moms and dads, what you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
You know it's true.
Mom, we love you always.
Everything I do.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
And we're back. Day number 2, game number 3. The third of 4 games here at Banks High School in the 2025 Oregon JBO State Baseball Tournament for the senior American level, 13 and 14-year-olds who will be entering high school next year at their prospective schools. I've already been told at least 3 members of the senior American team, the highest level for middle school baseball at Banks, are expected to make their way onto the varsity squad next year. Banks had a lot of seniors graduate for a lot of sports last year, but expecting a good return for football, including at key positions like quarterback, wide receiver, and running back. Next weekend, starting a week from today, actually, we'll be at University of Portland's Joe Etzel Field for the 2025 Oregon AAA American Legion State Baseball Tournament, hosted by the Portland Barbers. Still waiting for umpires to make their way to home plate and the exchange of lineup cards. We have the lineup cards from both teams, but they have not officially been turned in yet by the managers to the umpires. We'll go ahead and give you that now. First, for Hillsboro, since they're the team that traveled to get here, I'm not going to call them the road team because Banks hosting the tournament. They've elected to be the road team in each of their first 2 wins. For Hillsboro, leading off, number 1, Tyree Thrash, number 26, not number 1 on the lineup card. He'll play at shortstop, batting second, number 35, Seth Schwissow. Number 3, Rashawn Bristol, center fielder, number 3. Batting cleanup, number 22, first baseman, double twos, Colton Twos. Number 5, Hayden Nichols in left field, number 23. Number 6, Asher Turner in right field, number 24. Carter Harridan will play at third base, number 21. Ryan Wilson, number 25. Number 9, batting ninth, Isaac Garcia, number 50, will be the starting pitcher. I'm not. I'm broadcasting. I'm not. Number 10, Grayson Taylor. I gotta wait for the umpires and everything first before I can. No, I'm broadcasting. Number 10, Grayson Taylor. Batting 10th, Grayson Taylor. Number 60 and number 11, Kelson Kelly. Number 2, Kelson Kelly, bottom of the order, will play at second base. For the Banks Braves, number 19, Roman Walker, will get the start in right field. He'll lead off. Number 33, Will Lyda, will play at shortstop and bat second. Batting third, number 4, Ryder Powell, will be the starting pitcher. Number 35, catcher Will Turner. Number 22, Mason King at first base. Number 27, David Medina, playing at second base and at third base. Number 20, Colton Rosser. Extra hitter number 11, Austin Phillips. Luke Boswell playing in left field. Alex McDonald, number 7, playing in center field. And extra hitter number 6, Mark Campy. Well, we still have not seen any umpires. I know it's been a busy week or busy weekend for them. Seen a lot of the same umpires for pretty much all the games this weekend, especially today, but have not seen any here yet for game number 3. We'll go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll have the exchange of lineup cards and the national anthem when we return. Umpires have found their way back. They will switch positions for game number 3. Infield umpire will now be behind the plate, and the plate umpire will now be on the infield. Waiting for coaches to change lineup cards and finish their meeting with the umpires. And it looks like they're going back to the coin toss instead of the rock, paper, scissors decided by the players. Test, test. Okay. No anthem? Okay. Welcome back to Banks High School for game number 3, day number 2 of the 2025 Oregon JBO State Baseball Tournament for the Hillsboro Spartans. Leading off, number 26, shortstop Tyree Thrash. Number 2, batting second, number 35, catcher Seth Wissow. Batting third, number 3, center fielder Rashawn Bristol. Hitting cleanup, number 22, first baseman Colton Hughes. Batting fifth, number 23, left fielder Hayden Nichols. In right field for the Spartans, number 24, Asher Turner. Batting seventh, number 21 at third base, Carter Harridan. Number 25, batting eighth, Ryan Wilson. Batting ninth, number 50, starting pitcher Isaac Garcia. Batting 10th, number 60, Grayson Taylor. And hitting 11th, number 2, second baseman Kelson Kelly. For the Braves, leading off, number 19, playing in right field, Roman Walker. Number 33 at shortstop, Will Lyda. Number 4, starting pitcher Ryder Powell. Number 35, catcher Will Turner batting cleanup. Number 22, Mason King at first base. Number 27 at second base, David Medina. Number 20, third baseman Colton Rosser. Number 11, extra hitter Austin Phillips. Left fielder Luke Boswell, number 5. Center fielder number 7, Alex McDonald. And extra hitter number 6, Mark Campy. Leading off for the Braves, number 19, Roman Walker, right fielder. Roman Walker will lead things off for the Braves in what basically amounts to a winner advances to the championship round tomorrow. First pitch is fouled straight into the glove. Pitch that time is in the dirt, evening the count 1-1. Pitch on the outside corner at the knees, 1-2. Banks in the navy blue, white numerals, white pants. Hillsboro red uniforms, white pants with red pinstripe. Pitches inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 from Garcia. Just gets a piece of it. Fouls it into the screen, 2-2. Strike 3 called. Roman Walker rung up for out number 1. Number 33, shortstop Will Lyda. Pitch misses a little bit high, ball 1. Lyda shows bunt. Pitch just misses outside, 2-0. Swung on and laced into the top of the back screen, 2-1. Two and one out after the strikeout to Roman Walker to lead off the contest. Pitches outside, I believe, 3-1. Off the glove of the Spartans catcher Wishow. Wissow. Strike two taken. Full count to Will Lida. Get the bat off his shoulders, or Banks is going to have their second straight strikeout. Up and away out of the strike zone for a one-out walk for the Braves. Number 4 starting pitcher, Ryder Powell. First pitch up in the strike zone, throw back to first, not in time, gets away from Colton Tews. Banks, Hillsboro, and Seaside all played at the district tournament at Seaside last weekend. Won by the Braves. Powell shows bunt. Runner at first goes, pitches down for ball 2, throw to second. Good throw, but a little shy of the bag, and runner will be safe at second. Will Lida. You know the count. Will Lida at second. Ryder Powell, the hitter, 1 out. I'll look Lida back to second. Garcia comes to the plate. It's lined over the shortstop's reach, and they're going to keep the runners at the corners. 1 out, and the first base hit of the game for the Braves. Batting cleanup hitter number 35, catcher Will Turner. And Banks is going to score on a steal of second. One to nothing Banks. Throw to second is going to get underneath the slide of Powell, and he'll head to third as the ball goes into center field. Again, Will Turner, the hitter. 1 out, runner at third for the Braves. Bunted straight up and caught by Schwissow for out number 2. Number 22 for the Braves, first baseman Mason King. Pitch is lined foul off the first base side, 0-1. Fouled up the third base on deck path, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, strike three called. Ring him up for out number 3, but the Braves do take the lead, 1-0 on one base hit, and after half an inning, it's Banks 1, Hillsboro coming to the plate. Banks takes the lead, getting the first run of the game on just one base hit. After half an inning, Banks 1, Hillsboro coming to the plate.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
Bottom of the first inning, Banks with a 1-0 lead. Banks, the geographic home team, hosting the tournament, but has chosen to be the road team for all 3 games in order to hit first. Leading off the bottom of the first for Hillsboro, number 26, shortstop Tyree Thrash. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. Pitch is swung on and missed, 0-2. Pitch that time can't get him to chase low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Powell. Swung on and lifted off the right side. Cut near the coach's box in foul territory near first base, out number 1. Batting second, catcher number 35, Seth Schwissow. Check swing foul off the end of the bat, up the first base on deck path, 0-1. The 1 from Ryder Powell, popped straight up, and it's going to drift out of play behind the plate, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on a pitch right at the top of the strike zone for out number 2. And this umpire, as he moves behind the plate, has a flair for the dramatic for sure, calling punch outs. Popped up by Bristol. First pitch he sees, Rashawn Bristol into shallow center field behind second base. Making the catch for the Braves, second baseman David Medina to end the first inning. Ryder Powell shuts down Hillsboro to open the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top of the second. Banks 1, Hillsboro 0. Ryder Powell shuts down Hillsboro to open the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. Rashawn Bristol flies out to shallow center field to end the first inning.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street Pizza.
Top of the second inning, leading off for the Braves. Number 27, second baseman David Medina. Number 27, David Medina, second baseman, leading off the top of the second. Lined over the head of the first baseman. Second hit of the game. That's going to roll all the way back towards the wall, away from the right fielder. David Medina is going to turn a single into a double. And that will bring up number 20, Colton Rosser, third baseman. Batting number 20, third baseman, Colton Rosser. First pitch down and in, ball one. The 1-0 is a slow grounder to the left side. Throw to first in time. That'll move the runner over to third with one out. Batting third in the inning for the Braves, number 11, Austin Phillips. Batting number 11, extra hitter Austin Phillips. Goes bunt up the third first base side. Done about as perfect as you can do. Yeah, and he threw it away. A run's going to score, no out on what should have been a sacrifice, and Austin Phillips is going to reach second on the throwing error. Bunted foul up the first base side, 0-1. Number 5, left fielder Luke Boswell. Pitch from Garcia. Outside, 1-1. Runner at second for the Braves, one out. Austin Phillips showing bunt, pitches down, ball two balls and one strike. Oswell shows bunt. Look back to second. Phillips dives back to the bag. Huh? Oh, 2. Two and 1 the count. Bunted, caught by the first baseman. Timed that perfectly. Just caught the bunt in time to come racing in and make the catch on the pop fly for out number 2. Phillips will stay at second. Number 7, center fielder Alex McDonald. Pitch is inside, 1-0. Fouled straight back, 1-1. One pitch. Yeah, ooh, late. I think he started to call strike, but pulled back. 2-1 the count. Garcia, long look at second, comes to the plate, down and in, ball 3. Garcia again a long look at second, pitches well inside, ball 4. Alex McDonald puts the second base runner aboard for the Braves. Runners at first and second. For Mark Campy, bottom of the order. Batting for Banks, bottom of the order, number 6, Mark Campy. Outside, throw to first. Not quite in time, close play, but McDonald will dive in safe and get a chance to get his uniform dirty. Down in the strike zone, ball 1. 2-0 the count to Mr. Campy. Runner in scoring position and a runner at first as well. Shows bunt, brings the bat back. 2-1 the count. Taken for a strike. Two one is gonna hit him, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. For top of the order, Roman Walker. Number 19, top of the order, Roman Walker. They'll look the runner back to third. First pitch to Walker, up and in. May have gotten blown out of the strike zone a little bit. Wind started to pick up as he released that ball. Garcia facing third, comes to the plate. Strike called. 1-1, 2 outs, 1 run in, bases loaded. A hit and an error in the inning for Hillsboro. On the sacrifice bunt attempt that turned into a 2-base hit. Not a two-base hit, but a runner at second. 2-1 the count to Walker. Pitch in the dirt, 3-1. Garcia, another miss, will walk in a run with 2 outs. Is lined off the right side, foul. Lands just in front of the fence along the side of the first base bullpen area, 3-2. Oh yeah, I'm broadcasting. 3-2 the count to Roman Walker. 2 outs, bases loaded. Pitch down and in for ball 4, and that's going to walk in a run. It's now 3-0 Banks. Number 33, Will Lida. Bases are still loaded after the walk. Still 2 outs. 3-0 Braves in the top of the second. Pitches up, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Late called strike inside at the knees, 1-1. Pitch down and in, 2 balls and 1 strike. Low and away, 3 balls and 1 strike, and Garcia about to walk in another runner. Turns towards second, comes to the plate. Line back up the middle. Taking it to the bag is the second baseman for out number 3. But the Braves get 2 more runs on 1 base hit. 1 run scores on a error on a sacrifice bunt, and another run scores on a walk. After 1.5, it's now the Braves 3 and Hillsboro nothing. Explore your world with Donna Maller Hawkins at Infinity Escapes Travel. She's a Banks alum and can help you find great deals on cruises with Regent 7 Seas and discounts on guests with Virgin Voyages and Royal Caribbean. Want to stay ashore? Check out featured tours like National Parks of the American West, like tours of Croatia and Madagascar. Book your next vacation with Donna Maller Hawkins and Infinity Escapes Travel, calling 823-634-8080 or visit infinityescapestravel.com. Bottom of the second inning, Hillsboro coming to the plate for their second trip. Roman Powell shut down the Spartans, their first time at the plate, not allowing a base runner. Immediately following this contest, Seaside and Staten, second time they've met in the tournament. Banks has had a pretty good offensive showing in their first 2 games, scoring a total of 37 runs. Leading off the bottom of the second for Hillsboro, cleanup hitter first baseman Colton Tews. First pitch from Roman Powell, just a little bit high, ball one. Reaching for one, and that is going to drop into shallow center field for the first base hit of the game for Hillsboro. Number 22 for Hillsboro, left fielder Hayden, 23, Hayden Nichols. Pitch breaking ball on the outside, 0-1. Reaching for one outside, pops it up off the end of the bat. Powell makes the catch about halfway up the first base line. 1 out. Number 24, Asher Turner, right fielder. First pitch swinging, lifts it foul, and that's going to drift. Almost caught, did stay just inside the fence in front of the Braves dugout off third base side, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch taken a little bit high, 1-1. Throw back to first. Carter 2's back to the bag. 1-1 pitch, strike 2 taken. Banks a 3-0 lead, 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Bottom of the second. Hillsboro batting, trailing 3-0. Well inside as that pitch started to come in and away from the plate, 2-2. Pitch up out of the strike zone to move the count full, 3-2. A big moment for Hillsboro, an opportunity to get a runner into scoring position with a walk here. Strike 3 called on a pitch at the knees. Out number 2 for Hillsboro. First strikeout for Ryder Powell. Number 21, third baseman Carter Harridan. Strike on the outside, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, kind of a half swing grounder back to the pitcher. The overhand toss to first in time for out number 3. No runs. Hillsboro does get their first base hit of the game on the leadoff single from Carter 2's, but leave him stranded at first. After 2 innings, Banks 3, Hillsboro 0. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, any time is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. Top of the third inning, new pitcher for Hillsboro, number 26, Tyree Thrash. Replacing starter Isaac Garcia, who gave up 3 runs on 2 base hits. But at least one of those runs was unearned. Leading off the top of the third for the Braves, starting pitcher number 4, Ryder Powell. First pitch to Ryder Powell, up in the strike zone, ball 1. Pitch misses in the dirt, 2-0. Bounced well in front of the plate, 3-0 the count. First strike of the at-bat taken all the way, 3-1. And it's going to be ball 4. Ryder Powell taking off his gear as he heads to first. Batting number 35, cleanup hitter catcher, Will Turner. Throw to first. Swung on and missed. Throw to second is not in time. Ryder Powell safe at second. Ball gets into shallow center field. Throw to third is a good one from, I believe, Garcia, but Powell just in front of the throw. Going to the count to Will Turner. Which is grounded through the gap. That's going to score Ryder Powell from third. Third base hit of the game, scores the 4th run for the Braves. Still nobody out. Number 22, first baseman Mason King. Runners at first and second and third. Still nobody out after the error at second. Mason King reaches second base. Batting for the Braves, number 27, second baseman David Medina. Pitch swung on and lifted to right. That's going to drop. Another run will score. Loop single to right, and they're going to try to send the runner from third. He will score as well. 6-0 Banks. Colton Crosser, third baseman. Still nobody out for Banks. Batting number 20, third baseman Colton Rosser. Pitch is up, ball one. 6-0 in the top of the third. Banks leading Hillsboro. 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors, no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors for Hillsboro. Pitch swung on and missed, 1-1. One pitch, runner at first goes, bunt back to the pitcher, throw to first in time for out number 1. Throw to third will not be in time, and we'll get all the way to the fence away from the third baseman. Another run's going to score on the error. It's 7-0 with 1 out. Infield's going to come in and try to help Tyree Thrash have some positive thoughts. And they break the huddle. Austin Phillips at the plate, 1 out and a 7-0 Braves lead. Pitches bounce to the plate, 1-0. Austin Phillips, the hitter. The 1-0 from Thrash, swung on and fouled off his back leg, 1-1. One from Thrash, misses badly outside, 2-1. Two and 1 the count to Austin Phillips, 7-0 Banks in the top of the third. Fooled him on a kind of a breaking ball sinker, swung on, missed, 2-2. May have just got a piece of it. Hold to the left side, grounder to third, throw to first. Is skipped to the bag for out number 2. Number 5, left fielder Luke Boswell. Pitch is high, ball 1. Also misses that time even higher, 2-0. 2-0 pitch, overcorrected too much. In the dirt at the plate, 3 balls and no strikes. Pitch inside, little chin music. Walks him on 4 pitches. Still 2 outs for the Braves and another base runner. Already leading 7-0. Number 7, Alex McDonald. Pitch outside off the plate in the dirt, ball 1. High strike taken, 1-1. The 1-1 from Thrash, just fouled off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Tyree Thrash, runner at first. Pitch is outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Alex McDonald, the hitter. And strike 3 throw down to first is in time for out number 3, but Banks tacks on 4 more runs in the top of the third. Bottom of the third inning, Banks 7, Hillsboro nothing.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Seven runs, 4 hits, no errors for Banks. No runs, a 1 hit, 3 errors for Hillsboro. Banks, a town of about 2,000 people, located about 25 miles west of Portland. Hillsboro, town of about 100,000. Home to many Intel campuses, which dark day in Oregon for nearly 2,500 jobs, maybe even more than that. I think that may be just the beginning for job cuts for Intel. Ryan Wilson leading off the bottom of the third for the Spartans, which is up ball 1. Batting number 25, Ryan Wilson. Powell again even higher out of the strike zone, 2-0. Strike 1 taken on the inside corner, 2-1. Upstairs, almost got over the head of Will Turner that time, 3-1. Wilson steps out. Resets, pitch is taken for strike 2 at the knees. Three-two pitch, just gets a piece of it straight back. Count remains full, 3-2. Pitch is in the dirt, ball 4, and Powell Walks the leadoff hitter for Hillsboro. Number 50, starting pitcher Isaac Garcia. Pitch down and in, gets away from Will Turner. Throw to second is, great throw. And from almost all the way back at the back screen, should have nailed the runner, but it popped out of the glove of the second baseman, not in time. Joe's bunt only plays to first, throws in time. That'll move the runner over to third. Number 60, Grayson Taylor. Is at the bottom of the strike zone, 0-1. 7-0 Braves, 1 out, but Hillsboro has a runner at third for the first time today. Taylor waves at a pitch that may have been out of the strike zone, 0-2. And kind of a half swing, lifts it foul. Off to the right behind the plate, still 0-2. Foul. Steps off, now resets. Left side of the rubber. Waves at strike three, out number 2. A big out for the Braves with a runner at third. Number 2, second baseman Kelson Kelly. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1 to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1 pitch lines that one into the apartments, 0-2. Calls 0-2, swung on and just gets a piece of it off the neck of the bat, bounces it into the dirt, straight back into the bottom of the back screen. Again, the 0-2 to Kelson Kelly, runner at third for Hillsboro. Still looking for their first run of the game. The pitch from Powell, check swing, couldn't hold up. And out number 3, Hillsboro strands a runner at third after getting a leadoff walk. And after 3 full innings, it's Banks 7, Hillsboro nothing.
At Wana Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wana Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
Top of the fourth inning, Braves leading 7-0. Ryder Powell has pretty much had his way with the Hillsboro offense, only allowing one hit, and Hillsboro helping the Banks offense, committing 3 errors. Leading off the top of the fourth, Mark Campy. First pitch down and in the dirt, ball 1. We've seen enough dust and dirt kicked up the last 2 days to probably build a sandbox. Pitches swung on unmissed and a nasty breaking ball sinker, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is going to hit him in the back, and a leadoff base runner for Banks. Top of the order, number 19, Roman Walker, right fielder. One from Thrash. Catches the right front corner of the plate, 0-1. Throw to first. The 0-1 is upstairs, throw to first, not in time. One pitch upstairs, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 to Roman Walker, runner at first. Mark Campy, that one misses way inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Popped up the chute. Catcher Swiss Owl makes the grab for out number 1. Number 33, shortstop Will Lyda. Breaking ball drops into the strike zone late, 0-1. Showing bunt, done pretty good up the third base side. Throw to first is the only play. That will move Campy over to second with 2 outs. Starting pitcher number 4, Ryder Powell. Ryder Powell should be a pretty good one for basketball next year. Plays travel ball all over the country. 6'3" as an incoming freshman, takes the first pitch called strike. Might need to put on a little bit of weight, but has some pretty good height, especially for an 8th grader. Pitches in the dirt, 2-1. For correction, 1-1. Nasty drop pitch comes up empty, 1-2. Pitch is outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch, bounce to the plate, count is full, 3-2, with a runner at second. Time called, Powell steps out. Re-enters the box, taps the bat on the bag, waves it above his shoulder, and nearly gets hit on the pitch. He says he got a hit. Either way, he's going to be at first. Either a walk or a hit batter. Time has been called by Hillsboro head coach as he comes out to meet with the umpire, I think, on whether or not maybe he thought that was only ball 3, or arguing whether it hit Ryder Powell, but it should have been ball 4 regardless. Batting for the Braves, cleanup hitter catcher Will Turner pops it up to the right side. Colton Tews makes the catch for out number 3. Banks is kept off the board for the first time this evening, or late afternoon, I should say, bottom of the 4th inning. Banks 7, Hillsboro nothing.
O'Leary Air is proudly offering Dakin Comfort Pro HVAC products. They've been serving the West Side and Greater Portland Metro since 2015. They pride themselves in getting the job done right, backed by a legacy of integrity, respect, and honesty. O'Leary Air offers competitive pricing on all their work. Give them a call today at 503-989-5251. That's 503-989-5251. Online at o'learyair.com. CCV number 239855.
And we're back, bottom of the 4th inning. Hillsboro trailing 7-0. Ryder Powell still working on a one-hitter. Banks in the dark blue, Hillsboro in the red. Red uniforms, white trim, white lettering, white transparent numerals on the back and front of the jersey with the red transparent H. White pants with red pinstripe. Leading off, new pitcher for Hillsboro, Tyree Thrush, number 26, top of the order. First pitch from Powell to start the 4th. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Pitch is lifted down the line off the glove of the catcher Campy, and that's likely going to go as a Braves error, and it will give Hillsboro a base runner. Number 35, catcher Seth Schwissow. Fakes to third. No, only one runner aboard at first, and they are gonna call a balk. That'll advance the runner to second. Pitch is chopped off the plate, 1-1. Pitch, or 1-1 pitch taken for strike two at the top of the zone. Breaking ball, strike three called. Ring him up late. Started way inside and came all the way across the plate. Ryder Powell's looking like he might be a pretty good one for high school baseball next year as well. Out number one for Hillsboro. Hillsboro fans, I don't think agreeing with the call. Pitch is knuckled straight back, 0-1. Batting number 3, Rashawn Bristol, center fielder. Breaking ball down low, gets away from Turner, 1-1. Pitch is lifted deep to left center and making the catch, ranging back to his left. And they're easily going to have the runner doubled off. Double play on the deep fly ball to left field. Seven, 6-4 double play to end the bottom of the fourth after Hillsboro thought they had something going. We go to the top of the fifth inning, still Banks 7, Hillsboro nothing.
Do you have your next vacation planned? Whether it's time for a cruise, weekend getaway, or a bucket list resort, let Lazy Hammock Travel in North Plains help you. Lazy Hammock Travel, your passport to relaxation. Call Jason Ackerman at 503-332-5571 or visit their website, lazyhammocktravel.com. Lazy Hammock Travel, proud sponsors of Banks Braves Athletics and American Legion Baseball on Westside Mobile Media.
And we're back top of the fifth inning. Luke Powell ending the fourth with an incredible Sports Center type grab, ranging back to his left, hitting the cutoff man and nailing the runner trying to get back to second for the double play on the 7-6-4 twin killing to end the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth inning, leading off for the Braves, first baseman Mason King. Looks like we may have a new pitcher in the game also for Hillsboro, number 24. New pitcher into the game for Hillsboro, number 24. Asher Turner. Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, number 22, Mason King. Is bounced in front of the batter's box, 1-0. Strike one taken. 1-1 the count to Mason King. Backhanded, nice stop by the shortstop, throw to first. Nice play for out number one. Nice play by the shortstop that time, off the backhand and the toss to first. Now batting second baseman, number 27, David Medina. First pitch is bounced to the outside of the batter's box, 1-0. Grounded to shortstop. That time may have gotten to his head, and he tries to scoop it up, and it's going to bounce off the end of his glove for another error. And it banks one out base runner. Third baseman number 20, Colton Rosser. Throw to first. Bunt shown, brings it back. Called strike. Throw back to first is apparently going to be in time. And we're going to have a check, I think. Eric Bunn not agreeing with the call, wanting the umpires to check with each other, and they are going to rule the runner out at first. 2 outs for Colton Rosser. Pitch low, ball one. I think 1-1 is the count. Is in the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one drops late into the strike zone, 2-2. Pop to center field, making the catch for out number 3. Again, Banks comes up empty for the second straight inning after 4.5 innings now. Banks still 7. Hillsboro still yet to get on the board.
Are you looking for a job with flexible hours, a way to support your community, or a first step toward a career in education? ESS has exciting substitute teacher and paraprofessional openings at schools throughout Eastern Yamhill, Columbia, and Washington counties. You'll enjoy creating your own schedule with weekly pay, ongoing training, and benefits. Begin your rewarding career in education by applying today at ess.com.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Ryder Powell still in control of the Hillsboro hitters, allowing just one base hit so far. Entering the bottom of the 5th inning, Colton Tews stepping to the plate. Number 22, first baseman Colton Tews. First pitch, breaking ball from Ryder Powell, had some movement on it shortly after it left his glove. Strike 1 called. Reaches for one, lifts it over the top. 1-0-2. Two-strike pitch, waved at one up in the strike zone, out number 1. Number 23, left fielder Hayden Nichols. 1-0 pitch, high chop. Oh, nice stop. The throw to third is low, but in time. Incredible play by the Braves third baseman, Colton Rosser. Two outs for Hillsboro. And Asher Turner, new pitcher. First pitch swung on and missed. New pitcher, number 24, Asher Turner. And it's going to be hit on a line, and nice job defensively for Banks, especially on those last two outs. Top of the 6th inning, still Banks 7, Hillsboro nothing.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
Leading off the top of the sixth for the Braves, bench hitter Austin Phillips. Pitch misses well inside, ball one. Pitch swung on and driven to center field. And making a great play as well is the center fielder for Hillsboro. Racing it down, tracking it behind him. Crowd number one. Some great defensive plays in this contest, both sides. Batting the Braves with one out now, number 5, Luke Boswell. Is well outside 1-0. Batting left fielder, number 5, Luke Boswell. Pitch is bounced well in front of the plate outside, 2-0. Both teams have settled down defensively. Banks scored all 7 of their runs in the first 3 innings. Neither team has scored since. Pitch is outside, 3-0. Three and 0 pitch, strike at the knees on the inner half of the plate. 3-1. 3-1 count. Shows strike, brings the bat back, and pitch misses high for ball 4. Banks has a 1-out base runner in the top of the 6th. Number 7, Alex McDonald, center fielder. Pitch in the dirt, gets away, and Schwissow, no throw to second. The 1-0 from Turner. Hicks delivers with the right hand and takes the pitch across the plate, 1-1. Donald shows a bunt, pitches down and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner at second for the Braves in scoring position. Braves have not scored since the 3rd inning. Again, McDonald shows a bunt, a bounce foul, just a few feet up the third base side. 2-2. 1 out, runner at second, top of the 6th. 7-0 Braves lead. All 7 runs came in the first 3 innings. Pitch is up, count is full, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Ring him up for out number 2. Mark Campy batting for the Braves. Blowing away in the dirt, ball 1. Pitch inside, 2-0. Rip to left, down the line. That's going to get all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Mark Campy with a 2-out double will be held up. First pitch called strike to Roman Walker, 0-1. Roman Walker, top of the order for the Braves. Rip through the gap between third and short. They're going to hold Campy at third. Runners at the corners, still 2 outs. Number 33, Will Lida. Lida at the plate, 2 outs, runners at the corners for the Braves, and a run in. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Showing bunt. Runner at first goes. Pitch is swung on high. Chopper through the hole. That's going to score another run, 9-0. Starting pitcher number 4, Ryder Powell. Pitch bounces in front of the plate, gets all the way to the backstop. Runners will advance. I think they're going to walk Ryder Powell. Bases loaded, 2 outs for Will Turner. Ryder Powell intentionally walked. That'll bring Will Turner, cleanup hitter and catcher, to the plate. Check swing, ruled strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on, driven to right, but that's going to drift foul. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Runners will go back. One more base hit from the Braves would give them a 10-run lead, and if they hold Hillsboro in the bottom of the 6th, that would be the final out of the contest. Pitch is swung on, just gets a piece of it off the end of the bat. Still 0-2. Two strikes. Pitch chopped hard to third, and he'll take it to the bag himself for out number 3 with the bases loaded. But the Braves do get 2 more runs on 3 base hits, and after 5.5, it's now Banks 9, Hillsboro nothing. Banks, after a bit of a dry spell, scores 2 more runs on 3 base hits in the top of the 6th inning. After 5.5, Banks 9, Hillsboro nothing. Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today. 9-0 Banks, bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runs on 3 hits in the top of the 6th inning after not scoring for 3 runs previous. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the third, and 2 in the 6th for Banks. Hillsboro has not scored. Only once have they even had a runner advance to third. Ryder Powell has done a magnificent job of shutting down the Hillsboro hitters. Number 21, Carter Harridan, third baseman, leading off for the Spartans. First pitch from Ryder Powell, low and outside, pitching the dirt ball 1. One zero high fastball, blew it past him, 1-1. Kind of a half swing foul off the first base side. 1-2. One-two pitch. Well, low and outside. Check with the infield umpire, says no swing. 2-2. Powell's 2-2 pitch, just outside. Count is full. Three-two from Ryder Powell. Swung on, chopped to third. Rossers throws high, but in time to make the out to Mason King for 1 out for Hillsboro. Number 25, Ryan Wilson. First pitch from Powell, swung on and missed. Actually tipped into the glove of Turner, 0-1. Strike 2 taken at the knees. The 0-2. Breaking ball up and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 is upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. Two pitch, swung on, and comes up empty on a nasty pitch inside. Out number 2. Number 50, Isaac Garcia. Rounder to second. Slow roller, the throw to first in time. Out number 3. Ryder Powell sets down. Hillsboro again in order. We go to the top of the 7th inning, final inning of the contest. Banks 9, Hillsboro nothing. Ryder Powell has done a great job through the first 6 innings, shutting down the Hillsboro offense. Just 1 or 2 hits today for the Spartans. Top of the 7th inning. Banks 9, Hillsboro nothing.
Divine Home Solutions can upgrade your kitchen with quality cabinets. Divine Home Solution focuses on quick turnaround time from lead to completion. They also have luxury vinyl plank flooring as well. Don't just make your kitchen beautiful, make it divine. Divine Home Solutions, 971-407-6742 or 971-325-7759 and online at divinehome.solutions.
Hitting off the top of the 7th for the Braves, first baseman Mason King. Banks looking to go 3-0 in the tournament, outscoring their 3 opponents to this point, 46-10. Leading off the top of the 7th for the Braves, first baseman number 22, Mason King. First pitch driven straight back, 0-1. Pitch again, lifted foul out of play. Off to the right side, 0-2. Right-hander delivers. This one again is lifted foul. Almost playable, but it's going to find its way into the first base bullpen area. Still 0-2. Reaching for one, and again, taking it foul off the right side. Still 0-2. Waits on it, but didn't quite time it exactly right and swung on a pitch that probably going to drop more, but it missed high and didn't time it right. Rolls it foul to first. Kind of chopped at it. 0-2 pitch, swung on, driven right back up the middle, and got a good look at quite a few pitches, and he's aboard with a leadoff single in the top of the seventh. See if Banks can make it to double digits for the third game in the tournament. Second baseman number 27, David Medina. Throw back to first, not in time. Pitch is up. Pitch is lifted out of play into the bullpen area again. 1-1. Might be off a pitch. And Medina wants to swap out bats. 1-1 the count. No outs in the top of the seventh. 9-0 Banks lead. Pitch from Wilson is nasty lob pitch that drops all the way down to the knees. The back side of the plate, 1-2. Again, tries the same thing. That pitch is up and in. I think they're going to call a balk. King will go to second. 2-2 the count. Bounce to the plate, 3-2. Count is full. Runner in scoring position at second. Nobody out. Correction, 2-2 is the count. I think they're going to disallow that pitch when they called the balk. Is low and away to Medina. Now the count is full. Three-two pitch. Wilson turns and throws back to second. Thanks. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the third, 2 in the sixth. Trying to get to double digits here with nobody out in the top of the seventh, and they may get to it there with a grounder through the gap between third and short, but they're going to hold the runner at third on the ninth hit of the game for the Braves. And Colton Rosser, the hitter. Number 20, third baseman, Colton Rosser. Rosser shows a bunt. Wild pitch way up in the strike zone. Ball one. Taps the bat on the bag. Shows bunt. and pops it foul. It's going to drop, and the throw to the plate, not in time. 10-0 Banks. They will get the run at first, or the runner at first. Austin Phillips batting for the Braves. Is sliced into the top of the back screen, 0-1. Runner at third, David Medina. Older brother, Chris Medina. Baseball family. In fact, Chris Medina, as far as I know, may wrestle, but I know he doesn't play basketball or football. 1-1 the count. Mason King, will see him for basketball next year as well. Big basketball family. Older sister McKenna just graduated in June. She'll be headed to Washington State. One count is into the top of the screen. 1-2. One-two pitch up out of the strike zone. 2-2. Helped lead the Braves to a trip to the state title game where they came up just one possession short against undefeated Amity. Pitch swung on and missed. Out number 2. Number 5, left fielder Luke Boswell. Takes the first pitch for a high strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Driven to center field, and it's going to skip past the center fielder who's trying to come racing in and make the catch. Medina will score. It's 11-0 Banks. Run scores on a bloop single. 10th hit of the game for the Braves. Number 7, batting Alex McDonald. Pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch drops in at the knees on the inside part of the plate. 1-1. Time called. Strike 2 taken, about letter high on the inner part of the plate. 1-2. Grounded to the gap. Nice play by the shortstop, but no throw. That'll go as an infield base hit, the 11th of the game for the Braves. Number 6, bottom of the order, Mark Campy. First pitch taken for a strike, a letter high, 0-1. Wilson looks the runner back to second. Runners at first and second with 2 outs, 0-1 the count to Mark Campy. Comes to the plate, swung on, driven to left, and that's going to drop. Back to the top of the order for number 19, Roman Walker. Again, Roman Walker, the hitter. Bases are loaded. 2 runs have scored in the inning. Pitch is high. The 1-0 from Wilson. Off the end of the bat, line to 2s to end the home half of the 7th. But the Braves do get 2 more runs. And after being held scoreless for back-to-back innings, now respond with 2 innings each of the last 2 innings. And will not get an opportunity to continue that run as this is the final inning. Hillsboro coming to the plate trailing 11-0. We'll be back with the final 3 outs in just a moment.
Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises cap. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Braves leading 11-0 over Hillsboro. Winner advances to the championship game of the 2025 Oregon JBO Senior American Baseball Tournament. The loser will play the winner of the loser consolation bracket. Coming up next, the championship game of the consolation bracket between Seaside and Staten. Number 60, Grayson Taylor. Slow grounder to short. Throw across in time for out number 1. Number 2, second baseman Kelson Kelly. First pitch, a called strike. Pitch just outside, 1-1. Slow roller to first. Taking it to the bag himself, Mason King for out number 2. Top of the order, number 26, Tyree Thresh. Which bounces in front of the plate, gets, I think, kicked off of one of the umpire's feet. Pitch down and in, strike at the knees, 1-1. Strike 2 called. Ryder Powell trying to record a complete game shutout. Only allowed about a handful of base runners. Waves, dat, and missed, and Banks closes out Hillsboro with a strikeout from Ryder Powell for the complete game 11-0 victory in 7 innings. Banks advances to tomorrow and will play the winner of the consolation bracket championship. That game coming up next between Staten and Seaside. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast. The Banks JBO Baseball 13 and 14-year-old senior Americans defeat Hillsboro by a score of 11-0 in shutout fashion. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Good night and God bless.